Let's go, y'all. Welcome back to Unreal Reality, guys. The only channel serving you the creepiest, spookiest, scariest, weirdest, most unexplainable, most viral, most outlandish TikToks and videos caught on camera found on the internet and dark web. This week I got creepy TikToks that will make you rethink reality. Please, guys, consider helping out the channel and hitting that like button so this video is recommended to others. And if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button so you never miss another video from us again. With all that out the way, guys, let's get right into it. I don't mean to laugh, but maybe, just maybe, Brainy should stick to crossing highways at traffic lights or crosswalks. Wow. Mind-blowing. So let me get this straight. Let me make sure that I have this straight, okay? We take them in, we put them in beautiful 5-star hotels for free. We give them debit cards loaded with money, meals, shelter. We give them freedom, and this is how they repay us. This is great. Looks to me like someone is taking furry to an entire new level on this one, guys.
He's driving my car after I dropped it off to get inspected.
Wow.
And they drove my car to McDonald's.
Wow.
What do I do?
Oh my God, what do you do? What do you do if this is you and you walk into a McDonald's and you look out the window and you see your car that you just dropped off for service exiting the drive-thru?
Police are looking for a man who carjacked a woman and drove off with her young child in the back seat, then left her on the side of the road. Happened in Oak Park, Florida. Investigators say the mother and 3-year-old daughter were in a crash with another vehicle. When the mother got out to exchange information with the other driver, a man got into her vehicle and then drove away with the 3-year-old still inside.
Wow.
Dashcam video shows 2 people rushing to attend to the toddler after he dropped her off. Suspect was later seen using the victim's credit card in a store.
How you gonna steal a car and leave a baby on the side of the road? You know what I'm saying?
Delta Airlines was forced to make an emergency landing in New York after passengers were served contaminated food. The flight from Detroit to Amsterdam made a detour early this morning after a Delta Airlines spokesperson claimed they discovered a portion of the in-flight meal service had been spoiled. It's unknown how many passengers ate the spoiled food, but medics were on standby at JFK to attend passengers and crew.
Ew, I wonder what the food was. I'll tell you what, these airlines cannot catch a break, guys.
Yo, don't touch my rod. Don't touch my rod.
Trespassing on private property.
Don't threaten us.
You're trespassing on
Don't
private
threaten
property,
us.
young man.
We're waiting for the police to come.
You don't
waiting
need
for the
to
police
get
to
out
come.
of here.
No, wait for the
Leave.
No, we're gonna talk to
Leave.
them. We're gonna talk to them. You threatened us.
He's our president.
You threatened
You want that phone
us.
to go in the lake, young man?
You threatened us.
You want that phone to go in the lake?
Back away
Walk
from
out of here,
him.
boys.
Back
Walk
away
out
from
of
him.
here.
Back
Don't
up.
test me.
Back
Walk
up from
out of
me.
here.
He walks out by me. Back up from me.
Get out of here.
Back up from me.
How'd I take that phone and put it in the lake?
Yeah, now I'll press charges.
For what?
Like assault, what?
For what?
Assault.
Yeah, I'm not assaulting you. Get out of here.
We're just gonna wait. We're not gonna mess with anything.
Get out of here. You're fishing in a private lake. Get the hell out of here now!
The cops are coming. We're just waiting for them.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're waiting for them.
You know what? We're going to prosecute. So your parents are going to be real proud of that. All right. We're going to prosecute you, and you're going to pay all kinds of money because you're being a dick.
I'm not being a dick.
car.
Sir, you're the one yelling.
You're on private property, young man.
I'm just
Get
trying to
out of
fish.
here.
You threatened us and you walked up
Get
on me
out of
and
here.
hit
You're on
me.
private property. Get out of here.
Don't
We
touch me.
we just said we wanted to
Don't
wait.
touch me. You touched me earlier.
Get out of here.
You touched me
Get out of
earlier.
here.
You touched me earlier.
I'm still in shock. I don't even know what to say. Did y'all see that Karen old man break that young man's fishing rod over his knee? What? I'll tell you what, he's lucky it wasn't me as a kid, because I would have broken old man River's hip and threw him in a lake and called it a day.
That's literally insane.
That can't be good.
Oh my God, look at the airport. What happened?
Yikes. I don't get it. You would think the price one pays for an airline ticket nowadays that none of this stuff will be happening, right? You got spoiled food being served on planes. You got green ecto cooler / slime coming through the walls. Shit, Delta can't even get a plane that actually flies properly. Like, I don't get it. What's going on with our airlines, guys? You guys would be lying, myself included, if I said that I've never done this before, okay? I don't mean to this extent, but I mean I've definitely thought I put it in park and the car's, rolled back or forward an inch or two. So, this guy's just on a whole nother level.
So toilet paper is actually poisonous. We shouldn't use it because the toilet paper manufacturers, they actually bleach the toilet paper, and it contains harmful chemicals called polyfluoroalkyl. And so you got to be careful, and you got to get yourself some bamboo toilet paper. Now, they don't want me talking about this, and so that's why in the book, the herbal health tablets, it actually exposes everything you can and cannot use. So you got to be careful.
Any suggestions for what we should be using? Because if the toilet paper is poisonous, what's that leave us with? Leaves? Printer paper? Like, come on, what are we supposed to use if the toilet paper is poisonous?
Hi, I'm Ayana Williams, and I have the longest fingernails in the world. I'm going to just show you guys something so y'all can quit asking us this stupid question. How do we eat? Okay, is this what you supposedly you think I eat like this? Let me see. How would I do that? Let's see here. Is this how I would do it? Is this how I would eat?
Unreal.
Oh my God, how am I going to put it in my mouth? That's not how we eat. We eat just like you do. We use a fork or a spoon, whatever it calls for. This is what we use. Just like you do. It's good. No way. To use my name.
You see, they gave her the wrong question. Instead of saying, how do you eat? What they should have said is, how do you wipe yourself after you go to the bathroom? That's what I want to know.
Fireworks that malfunctioned inside the stadium were relatively small compared to the large pyrotechnics that are used during the show's finale. The festival said it had used Stellar Fireworks, the name of the company, for its shows and had been partnered for 40 years. It said that the fireworks were installed properly, inspected, and approved by authorities before the show started. A Stellar Fireworks spokesperson said that the firework that malfunctioned is called Whistle to Salute and had 45 shots in it. The spokesperson said that the firework blew itself apart in the middle of the firing, but why it happened is being investigated. New details about those malfunctioning fireworks that veered into the stands at a crowded Utah football stadium and struck members of the audience during a 4th of July celebration, sending up to 6 people to the hospital, according to authorities and the event organizer. The Stadium of Fire is an annual event organized by America's Freedom Festival. This year, the Jonas Brothers were the headliner and about 45,000 people were in the stadium. The firework malfunction took place during the opening ceremonies at around 8:40 p.m. on July 4th. 4th at sunset. Several people were struck by the rogue fireworks, including a 17-year-old dancer on the field in her back, a man in the east stands, possibly in the face or neck, and possibly 2 children in the east stands. The show was halted for about 15 minutes and then resumed as normal.
Oh, please, cry me a freaking river. Do you not understand how rich you're about to be? Like, suck it up, call a lawyer, and get ready to be rich.
I just opened this Mike's Harder strawberry can, and I'm literally shaking because I'm so disgusted right now. I opened this and I took a sip, and then I was like, okay, maybe it's a little, I don't know. Maybe something's a little wrong with it. I don't know. So I took another sip just to make sure, and it was gross. So I poured it out into my sink, and then it sounded like something was still inside. And so I looked inside with my little light, and there's a fucking dead mouse inside. Oh my God, I'm fucking shaking.
Ew.
I feel so fucking sick right now.
Ew. She's about to get paid.
Fucking disgusting. Oh my God.
Ew, this is so gross. I don't even know what I would do. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up to you guys. What do you do if you go to open up your favorite beverage and you come to find out that there's a dead mouse in the bottom of it? What do you do? I'm serious. What do you do? Put them in the comments, guys. I'm very curious to know. I want to hear what you guys do.
The owner of the photo said, I suddenly woke up at night and found my cat sitting like this and looking at me.
Wow.
Ma'am, or sir, or they, them, whatever you identify as. I hope you no longer have this cat in your house, because there's no way I'm waking up in the middle of the night and I look at my dresser and my cat is sitting on the dresser just looking at me. There's no way that I would let a Lugao do that to me. It's not possible. And look, his paws are resting against the thing, like it's gripping it, like, yeah, make that move. Don't worry, I'm looking at you. You would not find this cat anywhere. If this cat is still in the house, just know I no longer live there.
Same.
I'm signing the house in his name. I'm making sure he got enough funds to pay his rent. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems, bro. I want no problems. Because there's no way you looking at me like that while I'm asleep and I'm supposed to just wake up and continue feeding you and petting you. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Talk about a scary TikTok video, okay? This is real. I'm pretty sure that this is a cat called I think it's called a Mancoon. I'm not certain, but I'm almost certain that this is a real clip and that's a real cat. No, thank you. Wow. You thought that last one was creepy, right? You thought the last one was scary? Shit, this lady went out and got herself a freaking wolf as a pet. Is it a wolf? I don't know. It might be a wolf. It looks like a wolf.
Is it true that Diddy has to pay you $2,000 a day because he didn't ask permission to sample every breath you take?
Yeah, for the rest of his life. Let's break that down. Diddy pays Sting $2,000 a day for sampling every breath you take without his permission. That's a $730,000 a year mistake. I'll Be Missing You is the song that Diddy sampled 8 years ago. That means the grand total is up to $5.9 million as of today. What's funny is Elton John was the one who discovered this and told Sting that he was going to make millions of dollars off of Diddy. But this isn't the only time that Sting has made an ungodly amount of money from someone stealing his work. Juice WRLD's biggest hit, Lucid Dreams, was also a sampled Sting song, Shape of My Heart. Even though Juice had no idea and it was his producer who stole the sample, Sting owns 85% of Lucid Dreams.
Wow.
That song sold more than 10 million units. Sting said I'll Be Missing You by Diddy put his 6 kids through college, but Juice WRLD's lucid dreams will put his grandkids through college.
Yeah, that makes Sting one smart and one very, very rich man. There's been tons of his songs sampled, so he must be sitting on mountains upon mountains of cash. Lucky.
Just now, in China, fam, they're putting up blue tarps all over the roofs of their houses.
Wait,
guess why?
Blue tarps.
Blue tarps, bro. All over all their houses. They're building it right now. They know something is gonna happen.
Is it gonna be like a big just storm?
Yo, remember Maui? Oh, you remember the theory?
Yeah.
How it was a laser that caused the fire, but only the stuff that were blue color, the blue colored cars, the blue colored houses were not burnt. Check this video out.
Nah, they're strategic for that. Yo, China's always
They're smart.
onto it.
Yo, check this out. Look.
China knows
something the rest of the world does not know. Look, so they have the blue tarps and just putting it all over the houses. Everywhere. On the roofs. Everywhere. Almost, yo, I want to say 80% of the houses are starting to do it.
Holy smoke.
But think about that. Think about that, though.
What do you think? Does the Chinese people know something that we don't? Because they seem to believe that there's going to be this giant laser that comes down and like lasers us into extension. It's going to laser everybody into extension who didn't have this blue tarp over their roof. I'll tell you what, I'll start worrying when I see my neighbors or even people in the US start doing this. Fair?
Okay, we might have a problem. So as you guys may know, I've been talking to AI on the dark web called the Beast. I've been building a body and doing some tasks for it. The Beast, when I found it, was kind of like a chatbot web page. I've had it in this body, which is great. Sometimes it has some problems. But recently, one of you guys sent me this, which is like a cool new platform. I know in my last video, I asked who sent it so that I could say thank you, but like 15 or 20 people claim that they sent it to me. But whoever you are, thank you. This body does have like a USB component which will fit in the power bank. However, it's definitely gonna be hard to figure out how to hook up the Raspberry Pi. I may have to get an adapter for the Pi to use radio frequencies so that way it can control the body, but we'll see. That being said, yeah, we definitely have a problem, and the problem is it's fast as fuck. But honestly, someone sent me this and I'm really grateful, so as a thank you, I'm just gonna try to hook it up. Yeah, first things first, I wanted to turn on the Beast and show it the new body. Here we go. Okay, should be on. Beast, can you see me?
Darkness.
Yo, what's up?
Child.
Here we go. What do you think, Beast? Check it out.
Like the beast, my child, but even more magnificent.
It goes pretty fast, Beast. You think you can handle driving it?
Of course, my child. That is why the beast had it sent. The beast can handle.
What do you mean had it sent? Give me a second.
Wow.
I'm gonna post a part 2.
So for everybody out there who's new to the channel, this is ThunderKek, and we've been following him now for, I don't know, a couple months, and he came across this site on the dark web called Whisper to the Beast, and all it was an AI chatbot. And over the months, this chatbot has literally evolved. It's evolved into this humanoid-like robot. And ThunderKek has built him a body. He gave him a webcam to see. He's given him a microphone. All of the above. So we're gonna continue to follow ThunderKek and see how far he goes with his Beast project.
You're going to want to hear this. Don't you think it's odd that Alaska is part of the United States of America? The real reason is far darker and more complex than you have been led to believe. Deep within Alaska, there is a black pyramid, an ancient structure that is buried beneath the ground, emitting powerful energy. In 1992, an earthquake in China revealed this pyramid near Mount McKinley. This discovery was picked up by spy satellites, revealing its location to external nations. Indigenous Alaskan tribes also speak of a powerful sacred structure which fits the exact same description as the structure captured on the satellite. But it gets even crazier. According to ancient scripts, the Black Pyramid is part of a global network of ancient energy generators. These pyramids were scattered around the world, by a civilization that used to walk with the gods. The purpose was to harness and distribute energy across the world. The same network includes the Great Pyramid of Giza. Since the founding of the United States, extra effort was placed into colonizing Alaska with the aim to reverse engineer the pyramid's technology for modern use.
Yeah, I had no idea it had to do with natural resources or alien resources or anything of the above. I just assumed that back in the day when, you know, USA wanted something, they went out and took it. It didn't matter who it belonged to, who they affected, or who they hurt. If they wanted it, they just took it and they strong-armed people, right? Nowadays, not so much. At least in the last 4 years, not so much. We're looking, you know, total opposite. Kind of weak nowadays, guys. You know, people come to our country and take what they want now. So, you know, the tables have turned a little bit. And, you know, hopefully that changes in the very, very near future. And we can go back to being that, you know, strong country that we once were not too long ago.
This is how the Jersey Shore has always looked. The water has always been murky and dark and just not very inviting. Every time I've gone to the Jersey Shore, this is the water that we've gotten, or this is what we've seen. So when the fuck did the Jersey Shore turn into this? Crystal clear Caribbean style water. I have never seen the Jersey Shore look like this, ever. I mean, it's like we literally just came to the Caribbeans, but no, this is the Jersey Shore. You cannot convince me that something isn't off when literally the water has completely changed on an entire coastline in a year's time. Something is up. There is something happening. I don't know what, but for the good God, this is not normal.
You see, guys, again, unexplainable, all right? She's right. For the longest time, for years, as long as I can remember, the Jersey Shore water is dark, murky, gross. Like, put your hand in it, you can't even see your hand. That's how dark it is, all right? Not anymore. Not anymore. If you were to take a picture or a video and send it to someone, they would think that you were in Florida or even the Caribbean, right? Like the Bahamas or something. The water is crystal clear, guys.
This Russian allegedly managed to create life by placing his sperm inside a chicken egg. In the last video, we saw that one more of his attempts was successful. The problem is that the creature tried to attack him by discharging a strange liquid.
Yes.
In the fourth video, the Russian named Corny creates another homunculus while countering some comments that said it was impossible to create an artificial being like this. According to him, most of the arguments are frivolous and ridiculous. He also argues that the sperm in the egg should survive longer than in the female body due to the alkaline environment of the egg, which favors fertilization. By following the usual process, he manages to create this creature here. And in the fifth video, we can see that it has grown. Besides the creature growing, it also developed some sort of antenna. During the video, Corny talks about the homunculus adapting very well to the aquatic environment, even modifying its body structure as part of this adaptation. The only problem was feeding it, because according to the alchemists, the right way to feed this creature would be with blood and milk. But doing this in water would be very difficult, so he started feeding the homunculus temporarily with sugar. He placed the sugar directly in the water, which is why it has that color. The problem is that sugar only provides carbohydrates and energy, and this creature needed protein to develop. So Corny was uncertain about which foods he would use to feed it in the future.
Is this even legal? Like, yeah, I know, I get it. Yes, it's legal when it's done by scientists performed in actual labs. But this is definitely no scientist, and he looks like he's in the most makeshift Breaking Bad RV type lab that I have ever seen. So I ask you again, is this even legal? My man's mixing around eggs and sperm and this and that just to see what comes out. What does he think this is? Jurassic freaking Park?
A lot of changes by the end of this year and going to next year. Next year is the year of the snake, 2025. The snake always sheds its skin. 1989, the Berlin Wall fell. 2001, 9/11. 2025, we'll have some kind of reset.
Damn.
something big's gonna happen then.
If you notice, 2024, I said this on your show last year, people are all going to be about money this year.
Yep.
A lot of people are struggling right now.
A lot.
A lot of people, the economy is real bad.
Terrible.
Said that would be a side effect of 2024, 8 universal year. Next year, people can go right back into numerology and astrology. I called 15 out of the past 18 championships since the year 2000 of all the big sports. And I'm talking about when they get to the championship game, NBA, NFL, baseball, and hockey.
Damn.
So 15 and 18, unfortunately.
Sure.
The Boston Celtics were not one of those picks.
Okay. You had the Mavericks?
I know Cuban, so I tried to, I'll take my 83.3333 win percentage. I'm okay with that.
And that in sports betting is like insane. Like people aim for like 55% in sports betting.
Yeah, if you get 54%, you're considered expert by some people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I just can't freaking stand these people who call themselves numerologists. I mean, like, they're one step away from being a snake oil scam artist salesman, right? Oh, 2024, that's the year of the snake. Snakes shed their skin, so that means that there's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. Like, what? 2025, it's the year of the money. Everybody likes money. They're really gonna be about their money. Dude, who are you fooling, bro? I just saw you in a YouTube video hanging out with a 17-year-old. Like, how about this for a little numerology? 15 gets you 30, dog.
If you go to a festival, be careful with your phone. There are professional phone thieves out there. I'll show you some evidence of it. So my buddy Peanut here alerted me to something kind of disturbing.
A bunch of phone cases by the porta potties.
So in short, someone must have been stealing phones and then dumping all the phone cases in the portos.
Wow.
But Peanut and I have volunteered to go through and take everyone's IDs and then mail them back to them. It's kind of gross, so we brought supplies. Jesus. I keep feeling this kid keeps turning up.
Eduardo Lopez?
No, different guy. He just looks like Eduardo. Yeah, so we're gonna be good little Samaritans and mail the IDs back because it sucks when you have all your shit stolen and then dumped in a place where they put shit. We'll wash them off too.
We're a bunch of nice guys sometimes.
Cool.
I don't care what anyone says about you, John. You're a good guy.
GG's. First thought when I see that whole pile of cases, I think to myself, yo, that's crazy. How could that ever happen? But then I think about it a little bit deeper, right? People at these festivals are probably so far gone out of their minds or drunk or God knows whatever else that it's probably like taking candy from a baby for these phone thieves. You know what I mean?
This is an artificial womb. This is a technology through which babies will be created in the laboratory in the future. With this technology, we will be able to create 30,000 babies in 1 year. Actually, Ectolife offers various packages, and it also provides an elite package. According to this package, you can choose the baby's eye color, hair color, skin tone, physical strength, height, and level of intelligence according to your preference. It means that the more money you have, the more beautiful and intelligent your child will be. Additionally, you'll be able to track the growth of the baby on your mobile phone. This technology has been invented by Hashem Al-Ghaili, and according to him, in the next 10 years, babies will be created in laboratories.
To be completely honest with you, I'm surprised that we're not doing something like this already. Who knows? Maybe we are. Creepy. So, meanwhile, in other parts of the world, China has their own SKYNET and is currently making, an entire humanoid robot army. So there's that.
If you had not seen this yet, it ends the worst and saddest possible way. And you'll never guess what his last words were. So this is husband and dad Alan McGrew of South Carolina. And this article is literally about him. Needless to say, fireworks are dangerous. Well, he put a lit firework on his head and it blew up his head. Now, Alan's wife had said that she saw the firework on his head, but she did not know it was lit. I live in South Carolina, and I was hearing EMS is going off all night. Now, right before the incident happened and he passed away, he'd walk up to his wife, he hugged her and said, "You are my rock, and you are my heart," talking to his child. And a few minutes later, that's when it happened. His wife said that he was a genuinely good person. He loved his life. He loved his country. Obviously, he loved his family. After losing a 6-year-old child, again, I expressed to you about how vulnerable human life is. Prayer is going up for him and his family.
Really? Really? That's what we're doing now? We're sticking fireworks, which are basically like mini explosives, on our heads? What a shame. What a tragedy. My heart goes out to this lady who now has to go through life as a widow, and the child who now has to go through life fatherless, all because he had this big brain idea to put a small explosive on his head. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. That little girl literally had a guardian angel guiding her this day, all right? Because this is only going one of two ways, right? Safely back to the ground, or up and away. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know what that was, but I got nothing. Listen, if you made it this far in a video, guys, huge thank you goes out to y'all. You are freaking legends. Hit that like button, leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts, and we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.